Okay, is this thing on?
Good evening, Delaware.
Hi, Sarah. It's been a long time since we've done more 24.
It's been a whole year since we sat here.
Welcome back, friends, to the Ethel Sayre Recital Hall here at Opera Delaware. We're going to have a wonderful live stream tonight as a thank you for all of your support and as a little preview to our upcoming performances of La Traviata. I find it pretty ironic that the three artists that we have for you tonight are not the artists you'll see on stage in those roles, but I think that it really points out what just a rich pool of talent that we have in this town and surrounding this company. We have for you tonight Soprano Colleen Daly, who sang Violetta for us in 2011 and was our Fiordiligi in Così fan tutte this fall. We have Tenor Dane Suarez, who has appeared with us many times in this very room, occasionally on the back of a trailer. And he happens to be married to our Vice President of Engagement, Carrie Ann Ottagno. So Dane, in addition to bringing us great singing, brought us a wonderful team member. And then we also have Baritone Ben Lowe, who will be singing Germain for you tonight. And he will be singing the Baron in our production, all led by their fearless leader, Aurelien Eulert, at the piano. A couple things about Do More 24. We're encouraging you to donate early and often, but specifically during this hour, because we could win fabulous prizes, yes, for the most donations in this hour.
Yeah.
So let's...
If the 6 organizations that get the most donations this hour win a little extra bump of money, so...
A few more bits of information stand between you and some beautiful singing. One, I have to mention a wonderful micro gala that we have coming up on opening night of Traviata, where we're going to turn the lobby of the Baby Grand into a gambling hall, so that will be great. And also, stay tuned in to this live stream, because tonight we are going to announce one of the school winners of our pop-up opera nomination. We did a call to the community to nominate area schools, and tonight you're going to get the staff pick for the first free pop-up.
Staff pick and our audience development committee pick.
I'm so glad two for the price of one. So please stay with us for the hour. Keep the donations coming. Every little bit helps. And another bit of news, through the generosity of a board member, if we eclipse last year's number of donations, which was 125, if we get to 150 donors this year, there's an additional $5,000 waiting for Opera Delaware and our hard work. So enjoy the show. I'm going to turn it over to Sarah to tell you a little bit about Traviata and what happens in Act 1. We're going to split this up into excerpts by act. So we'll have a few excerpts from Act 1. We'll break and talk to the singers and bore you with some commentary of our own, and then we'll go to Act 2 and Act 3. But let's set the stage, and Sarah, why don't you start us off? What is going on in Act 1 of La Traviata?
Verdi's La Traviata is a favorite for very, very good reason. There is love, there is fighting, there is gambling, and underscoring all of it is just stunning, stunning, stunning music. So when the curtain rises, we meet Violetta. She's at a party surrounded by her friends and admirers, a party that she is throwing, and she is introduced to Alfredo. He is an especially ardent admirer, and she's told that he's been a fan for quite some time and asks about her health every day. The party guests are amused by Alfredo's innocence and thinks that he has less than 0 chance with Violetta. They encourage him to propose a toast. He begins by praising the virtues of true love, and Violetta answers in support of love with no strings attached.
Alfredo has caught Violetta's eye with his vulnerability. She knows she's very sick and will die soon, and has been able to hide how serious her illness is. When she suddenly feels faint, she convinces the partygoers to leave the room, insisting that she's fine. Alfredo stays behind to tell Violetta that he's hopelessly in love with her. It's very operatic, friends. Even though Alfredo is tugging at her heartstrings and she's starting to develop feelings for him, she responds that she doesn't have room for love in her life. She lets him see her true feelings, and she gives him a camellia and tells him to return when it has wilted. Alfredo leaves excited, knowing that the flower will fade quickly and he will get to see Violetta the next day.
Once she is on her own, Violetta fights with her own conflicting emotions. On the one hand, she doesn't want to give up her life of freedom and doubts that opening her heart to love is wise. And on the other hand, Alfredo has done what no man has done before and made her wish to be loved and cared for. The curtain drops to furious applause. We will provide that, I promise. Furious applause. So feel free to cheer from your living room. So first we will hear the very famous Brindisi from La Traviata, and then we will hear Violetta's aria A forse lui and sempre libera. if I say thunderous applause, that means right. Thunderous applause! Colleen, thank you. Yay.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, thank you for being
I'm
here.
so thrilled to be here.
Oh my gosh, she's playing with technology. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you. I love it here.
We love having you here, my friend. What? Oh, yes. No. So you have been with OperaDelaware before. You are a friend. You are a family member of OperaDelaware. Yeah, and we just want to ask you, like, how you feel about OperaDelaware, right? So first, how did you come to sing with OperaDelaware? What was the first thing you did with us?
Well, it was La Traviata, actually, in 2010. So I think I did a general audition when I was at the Academy of Vocal Arts back in 2009, and I guess it went well. And so I got cast, and it was really, I mean, I think I'm the oldest person in the room here. I predate Brendan to OperaDelaware.
Oh, you mean?
Correct. Correct. Yeah, I'm the OG.
You're
for
the
sure.
OG. I was going to say I might challenge you in the Asian room. And in terms of OperaDelaware, like, Do More 24, right? Do More 24 is all about raising money for nonprofit organizations here in Delaware, right? How do you see OperaDelaware doing more in the community, just being OperaDelaware? Like, how do you see the company interacting with the community?
There's so many things. I mean, OperaDelaware is the model that all companies should be looking at in terms of community engagement. I mean,
oh, we're done.
No,
we can go.
It's true. I mean, I think just let's start with the when you guys had a festival format and you were bringing people in from outside of the community to immerse themselves in the community. I mean, you're putting Wilmington on the map as a destination. When we did Cozy in the fall, I had people that came in from Toronto to come see the production, and they were entranced with the Opera House. They were entranced with the people. They were entranced with the restaurants. So just putting it on the map in that regard, but then also doing the pop-up operas, doing the Firescape arias, doing the stuff in the schools, the education, bringing people in to intern, being out in the world, even the way in which you do your PR, the guerrilla PR, the sidewalk chalks. But in addition to that, just being members of the community. You know, I know people all the time get to, well, here's a great example. When we came for Cozy in the fall, one of the things in our welcome packets were comp tickets for us to give out to people that we met, whether it be on the train, going to and from auditions, whether it be, I think I gave my comp ticket to the pharmacist because I had a cold, and I was really excited that she gave me the appropriate medicine. So, I mean, we all had stories about community members that we met in the community who we gave our tickets to, and almost all of them were first-time opera goers. Yeah. So it's definitely engaging the community in a major way.
I will say that my first, for those of you who don't know, the first time I appeared at OperaDelaware was on the stage of the Grand. So I will say that I noticed that when I came in, what a lovely company it was, what a caring company it was, how much they wanted to take care of me at that time, like, and how interested they were in really, like, taking the singers and making them feel welcome and part of the community. So I think it's wonderful that you're feeling that. And so would you like to sing some more?
Do I have a choice?
I mean... Yeah.
Is there a boy-on-boy duet? No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
She is on the stage the whole time, my friend.
She is. She is. But no, I love it. That's what I love about it.
I'll give you a minute to catch your breath and just give those watching at home a quick report. We are just shy of $4,000 now towards our $100,000 goal from 12 donors. So thank you all who have participated thus far, and let's keep it rolling. I'm going to turn us over to the piano view, and we are going to.
We need to tell them what happens in Acts 2.
Oh, we do need to tell them what happens.
Yeah, but we can do it with looking.
Yeah.
Hi, Dane.
That's Dane. Hi,
Dane.
You'll talk to him in a minute. Here, you know what? We'll be slick, and we'll go back here and we'll talk. So why don't I'll start.
You start. Yeah.
The next time we see Violetta, it's clear that she chose a life of love with Alfredo over her former life. They are living in her country home, far from the society where they first met. Alfredo discovers that Violetta is paying her bills by selling her possessions and leaves for Paris to get money to help.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay. Violetta gets an invitation to a masked ball from her friend Flora, but she is happy to decline and enjoy her quiet life. Soon, Alfredo's father, Giorgio Germont, pays her a visit and demands that Violetta ends the relationship. It turns out that Alfredo's sister is engaged, and Alfredo's connection to Violetta is threatening the upcoming wedding. As the conversation continues, Germont figures out that Violetta isn't after Alfredo's money and that her love for him is unselfish and real. He switches tactics and appeals to her kindness while explaining to her that in the real world, her relationship with Alfredo has no future. Violetta sadly gives in and agrees to leave Alfredo, but begs Germont to tell his son of her sacrifice when she has died. So first we will hear, yes, Dane, with your turn. First we will hear De miei volenti spiriti, and then we will hear the duet between Germont and Violetta. Want me to read the little paragraph about your?
Yeah, let's read the
Yeah,
paragraph.
yeah.
I look good.
You. Oh, look.
It was me the whole time. I was in a Brendan costume.
You can use that. Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
can
don't
use
have to
that.
shout?
No, you can use it. It's really. They should be worried about giving us microphones, I think. I'm not sure.
Don't give opera singers microphones. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. I spent the whole day with Leadership Delaware, and then I got to pop over here. And I got to be honest with you, like that just spoke to my entire soul and spirit and reminded me why I spent 10 hours in Leadership Delaware today. It's because of all of you. It's because of the incredible art that you guys make, the way that you connect with people when you sing. That was really, really powerful and beautiful, and I'm honored to be here with you. I also just want to remind everybody watching at home, if you like a high note, that is a perfect time to donate $20, right, to do more 24. Anytime you like a high note, anytime you like a low note, right, pop in $20 because it's the number of unique donations that we get that's going to get us to that matching goal tonight, a $5,000 matching goal. So make sure that you donate frequently, donate often.
And don't forget to stick around because remember, we have our school nominations coming up. We have our first 2 winners. We, again, put a call out for you all to nominate your favorite schools. And we put a call out to you, and you answered with 37 nominations. And tonight we're going to announce the very first 2 winners that will win a free pop-up performance at their school. Okay, so are you ready? You got it? Okay, great. So here we go, back to Traviata. After Germont leaves, Violetta writes a letter to Alfredo explaining that she has left him. When Alfredo returns and reads the letter, he is heartbroken, and his father tries to console him. And here we hear Di Provenza, sung by Ben Lowe. coming to visit? Yay. Oh, you do. You do. I'll give him mine.
Oh, cute. Hi, Ben.
Oh,
Oh,
hi, everybody.
so lovely to run
Thank
into
you for
here
the
at
quick
Do More
break,
24.
between those two.
It was well worth
Oh,
it.
thank you.
That was gorgeous. So I know that Ben was just here recently with us for a Sunday Spotlight recital. We got to hear Winterreise. Ben just flew back into town yesterday.
Yes.
And he's going to be singing The Baron,
Yes.
covering
Germont.
Germont. What is your favorite thing about our audience here at Opera Delaware?
My favorite thing about the audience here is that no matter what we're doing, whether it is Winterreise or it's La Traviata or Scalia Ginsburg or Trial by Jury, there's always engagement and commitment and then just an enthusiasm that is, I'll say, very unique to Delaware. That's so exciting to be here.
Now, some would call that the Delaware way, and I love that. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about what it's like to come back to a place like Opera Delaware year after year. You've been here a couple of times, most
Yep.
recently just a few months ago. What's that sense like of coming home when you get to come and perform for this audience again?
Well, you just stole my answer.
Did I steal it?
Which is, it's coming home, and it truly is it feels like home. It's family, it's friends, everyone's so supportive. It's opportunities to try new things and grow not only as a musician, as a singer, but also to explore new things that I never, knew for myself that I could do. And being here is probably the best place to be when it comes to doing something fun and exciting, and then having an audience that's excited to be there with you.
That's the best part of it. That's the best part of it. And we love to perform for you. We're so excited to perform for you for La Traviata at the end of the month. But tonight we have more great music coming for you. I wish there was a live audience here tonight so you could hear and feel the energy in this room. But the only way we're going to know if you're enjoying this is if you pledge those dollars, if you give us them coins,
Smash
baby.
that
We need you
pledge.
to smash that pledge button, baby.
Smash it.
What do we have coming up next, Sarah?
Act 3.
Act 3. Okay, let's go. Let's dive into her. You want to tell the people about it? Oh, you want me to start?
You can start.
Listen, we'll get us started. Violetta, she's dying. Bad news.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry.
It's a bummer. Listen, spoiler
It's a
alert.
big old bummer.
This is what happens in opera.
Spoiler
so,
alert.
Violetta, our title character, she was once surrounded by friends. She now only has her maid, Anina, and Dr. Grenville. The doctor encourages Violetta to think positively, but he admits to Anina that she only has a few hours left to live. Violetta reads a letter that she has clearly read many times before. In it, Germont tells her that Alfredo wasn't hurt in the duel and that he has told Alfredo of her sacrifice. He also says that Alfredo is on his way to see Violetta. Violetta is afraid that it might be too late and sings Addio del passato.
we should read it. Yeah.
We're going to give our lovely singers just a minute to reconnect and take this moment, and we're going to prepare you for what you're about to experience. Sarah, would you tell us a little bit about what we're about to see?
So while Violetta knows that she is close to dying, she hears the sounds of celebration out in the streets, and Alfredo arrives just in time to see her, and his return gives Violetta a burst of energy, and they sing of leaving Paris together and the hope of her health improving, which of course it won't. Opera. Real, yeah, it's real. They sing the duet Parigi Cara, and after, Violetta feels the illness leaving her body and life returning, and she exclaims the joy of her suffering ending, and tragically, she dies. That was great.
incredible.
That was incredible. I think we should give a hand to all of our performers before you go.
Oh, one more big hand for our... Now, I would never say that I'm biased. I would say I love all of my singers equally. But I will say that tenor, right? Can we hear it for that tenor? So Dane is my husband, our fantastic Alfredo tonight. Oh, come on over here and say hi to the people.
Oh, come on. Oh, here, yes. Oh, no, here. But can I first say that she's got like 6 more high notes before she dies, just FYI. No, there's no more singing. But I just want to say, like, she's still, no. But you've still got like 6 high notes. She's got to do 6 more high notes before she dies. That's opera.
That's opera. So Dane is my sweet husband. We moved here like 7 months ago.
We did.
We absolutely love living in Delaware. Dane, what has been your favorite thing that you've experienced since moving here?
My favorite. Hey, isn't that it though? I mean, I just love to sing, and I love getting to sing with my friends. Colleen and I actually met singing here in this room for OperaDelaware. That's when I met Aurelien as well. And I did a concert here back, I think like 2017 or 2018, something like that. And yeah, and Ben and I met doing Bohème the same year actually, where I was singing opposite my wife. So that's kind of my greatest joy. I love to tell stories and I love to share music with people, and so being able to do that here with people that I like is up there as one of the best things, you know?
Dane, please.
So you go first, and I have a question.
Well, I was going to say, Dane, if you could make one plea to our at-home audience, if you could implore them, how would you convince them to support OperaDelaware and Do More 24 tonight? Look them dead in the eyes, please.
I think there's one thing that you can do, and it's to smash that pledge button hard, and then keep smashing it all the way into tomorrow, actually.
That's right.
Yeah, keep donating. You can donate as many times as you would like.
Listen, I didn't feed him that line, but he's
are.
right. Donate as many times as you like. Sarah, what question did you have?
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, Dane sat down and I felt like I should be interviewing the two of them as a couple who just moved to Delaware. So I want to ask what your experience was moving to Delaware and how welcomed you have felt. Like, how have you felt welcomed by the community, by the opera community, by the Wilmington community? Yeah.
It feels like, again, it's so interesting that so many of the singers said it. It really feels like coming home, and I've never worked here before. The way that the board and the supporters and the staff have welcomed me, the way that the audiences here in Delaware are so excited about our upcoming production, are so excited about Pop-Up. It feels like a real revitalization of my love of opera, which truly was never in question, but is even more amped up than it used to be. So I'm inspired and really, really grateful to be here.
Yeah, I would echo that for sure. I'm so excited to make our home somewhere. We've been, as artists, we travel all the time, and so being able to find a place where we can set down roots and being able to do it in a city as wonderful as Wilmington, in the state as great as Delaware, you know, it's really, really wonderful. We have a supportive neighbors and community and music community, and it's just, yeah, it's been great.
You know about like that no sales tax thing. I think it's an incredible opportunity. If you think about all the money that you saved with that sales tax thing, if you just smash that pledge button, just guesstimate how much money you think you saved.
Just smash it.
And throw it over here. Hey!
Okay.
Oh, I love to see that. We are at $68,441 from 47 donors. Thank you to our 47 donors. I want to remind you to keep donating, because if we get 150 donors, we're going to get a matching pledge from one of our fantastic board members. An absolute legend in the game is going to give us $5,000 if we can get 150 unique donors tonight. And one thing to maybe help us push over the edge would be to talk about our school nominations.
Woo-hoo! I'm really excited. But so we'll say it again.
Yes.
We'll say it again. We put the call out.
Put it out.
Y'all answered 37 nominations. We are picking 5. We have 2 tonight. So the first one we have tonight was nominated, the staff looked at all of the nominations. What?
No,
Do you want to be?
I'm in on this.
You're,
I'm
you're,
part of the staff.
you're, yeah,
Staff.
I'm
yeah.
leaning in with interest.
Yes.
I just need to know who won.
So what
So-
was so exciting for all of us was, and I know Brendan will cry if I ask him to tell his favorite memory, but reading the nominations,
Oh
reading
my
why people were
gosh.
nominating schools for this opportunity to have pop-up opera, the truck, the full experience, coming to these various schools, schools that could not afford the opportunity, schools that haven't had the opportunity in the past, and we're going to form relationships with every single one of these 37
Yeah.
schools over the next couple of years.
Nobody dies in pop-up opera.
Nobody dies.
Like pop-up opera has
No.
bubbles. We have a T-shirt cannon. It's a
Yes.
whole thing. Nobody dies.
That's an Opera Delaware guarantee.
Yeah. We will not let anybody die at pop-up opera. So our staff pick, because listen, we've been here. So this, so the staff pick for a free pop-up performance at your school is the John G. Leach School.
We are so
Congratulations.
excited to be with
Yep.
you. We're going to reach out to the school. We're going to reach out to the nominee and the nominator and congratulate you. And we're going to make our plan to come and see you at the end of May. Thank you so much to everyone who nominated. Stay tuned. Keep sticking with us. Oh,
We have one more.
And we got one more for you tonight.
We have one more school.
And first, big thanks to PNC and to the Laffey-McHugh Foundation for letting us have these free performances available
Yes.
for schools. We couldn't do it without them and without you.
That's right.
Yeah. You can do the next one. It's right here. I got you. It's right there.
Oh, so our
See
next
it on the bottom.
choice
See the highlight? The highlight I highlighted.
is the our audience development committee. So this was super important for us. Our audience development committee is working really hard to figure out how we can more meaningfully connect with our community. And this was a perfect example of how Opera Delaware is doing that and how your support can enable us to do that. So our audience development committee selected
Are you?
Springer Middle School.
And friends, we know this isn't nepotism because my oldest son just finished from Springer and my youngest son doesn't start till next year. So this isn't just
totally
me
allowed.
pulling rank. Thank you, Audience Development Committee. That's so wonderful.
Totally allowed. So like, again, because you were off microphone, so I just want to say this. We really want to thank the PNC and the Laffey-McHugh Foundation for helping us do this for area.
Singer microphones. They
You-
can
I'm
hear
just
me through.
listen. I just want all the people to hear.
It's tremendous the way that Laffey-McHugh and PNC Arts Alive have taken an interest in this program and really all the work that we're doing here. And so thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to sing to the students in our community. It's an honor.
So we are going to sign off for tonight. We're going to say goodbye for tonight. We are going to thank you all. Thank you all. Just because we are leaving does not mean that you cannot still
Smash that
that
button.
donate button. Right? And we will see you. We are Do More 24 goes all the way through the night into 6 o'clock tomorrow night. And we will see you here live streaming again tomorrow at 1 p.m. So see you soon.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Good night.
Thank you.
We got to get one more view of our wonderful performers.
Oh, yes.
Get over there, Dane.
Woohoo!